What's up, guys? This is the Honest Outlaw here, and today we're going to be doing a review of the Nerf Ultra 1. Before we do that, I want to thank my patrons and supporters. Thank you guys very much. It's because of you we can get cool stuff like this for review. If you want to become a patron supporter, all you got to do is go to the description below. There's a link down there. And if you become a supporter, you can get all the patron exclusive content and be a part of the monthly giveaway. Also in the description below is a link to a local homeless shelter that I like to support in Ames, Iowa. And as you guys know, the current climate is a rough one, so I would appreciate if you go down there and support those guys even before myself. Now, getting back to the review, what we got on the table is the Nerf Ultra 1. Now, there's a couple of things that set this apart from standard Nerf guns, and one of those is going to be the revolutionary dart design. So, as you can see, one of the darts here, it actually has little fins in the back, and supposedly that's to help it fly more stable, but we'll get into that here in a little bit. Now, the Nerf 1 comes in for around $50, and as you can see, it's got some nice features on it that we'll get into, but before we do that, what would you use it for? Well, number one, I wouldn't recommend it for home defense because the caliber is a little inefficient by comparison to my normal standards. However, it does have a pretty good capacity of a 25-round drum magazine. I would just use it for plinking, fun, stuff like that. John Wick my ass. Keanu Reeves do this? I don't think so. Now, as you can see here, it does have a sling mount on it that couples as a front sight, and I do have the multicam black slingster sling on here that helped me sling this bad boy during the review. It also comes with a pick rail on top, which I had a Bushnell TRS-25 mounted, but it did fall off. And I also added my own little pick rail on the side here for night operations, and I have the Olight Valkyrie on that guy. Now let's go from the back to the front, and we'll talk a little bit about some of the features of the gun before we get into the reliability, accuracy, and all that stuff. Now on the back, you see here, you've got kind of a weird ergonomic styled stock. It does have a spot here to hold ammunition, and then you have the thumb hole grip here, the thumb hole stock, that whole California vibe that they got going on with this, along with the trigger. Now this is the activator here because this is a flywheel operated battery powered Nerf gun. The battery compartment is right here. It takes 4 C batteries, and it is kind of a pain to get it in and out, so be aware of that. Now you start it up by going like that. That powers up the Nerf gun, and then you just simply pull the trigger here. But you can see here, this is the rotating cylinder, and it does hold 25 darts, and that is the exact amount that it comes with, so if you do lose some, they're going to be gone and you're going to notice it, but no big deal. Moving up to the front here, you're going to have the barrel and the foregrip, which is pretty nice as well. Now, as far as reliability goes on the Nerf Ultra, I would say that it is subpar. Overall, we had a plethora of malfunctions. That is why they do integrate a malfunction clearing door. As you can see here, we'll open this bad boy up, and you can see inside the chamber there, that is where the darts are pushed through into the chamber and shot through the barrel right there. If this rotating drum isn't lined up perfectly, you're going to have some malfunctions. If the door isn't closed perfectly, it is going to not work and you're going to have some malfunctions. If a whole number of things don't go right, you are going to have some malfunctions. All right, so we got the Nerf Ultra out here. Now what we're going to do is an accuracy test, hopefully. She's not the most reliable beast in the world, so we're going to go for the steel plate here, and we're just going to shoot, and if we hit it, we're just going to keep walking back till we can accurately hit. So we'll start here at 5 yards. All right, so we got 1 out of 3 from 5 yards. Move it back to about 8. All right, it's kind of accuracy you can expect from about, I don't know, 10 or 12. So move it all the way back here. See if we can lob some in. Oh, we got one. leading us into accuracy. As I always say, accuracy revolves around sights and trigger. However, with Nerf guns, that's a little bit different. A lot of that revolves around the ammunition. And if you have an ammunition that even has these weird little fins that do help seat it in the drum, so if you turn it upside down, they don't fall, they aid very little in overall range. Now, this is advertised on Amazon as one of the most accurate Nerf guns in the world, and it has a max effective distance of around 120 feet. However, as you can see in the video, we pushed it out to 120 feet, and you're not even getting close to that. I would probably say the max effective accurate range of this is somewhere in the area of 5 yards. One of the least accurate Nerf guns I've ever tried. And it's cool that it's semi-automatic and all, but you think they would have actually been capable of shooting straight at some point or another. So now we got the Ultra 1 out here at max effective distance. It says on the box 120 feet. So we're at about 120 feet here from that steel target down there. And I can pretty much guarantee that we're not going to get a single hit from here. To aid that a little bit, we threw on the Bushnell TRS 25. And we'll just see if that helps at all. And as you can see, the accuracy of the Nerf Ultra 1 is pretty terrible. Now, it is a full semi-automatic, flywheel-powered, motor-operated Nerf gun. And what that means is, like I said, you do have to warm it up first. So if you don't have it perfectly in line, or you don't have this door shut, or any number of things, it won't turn on. So if you don't hear this sound, it's not going to fire. And if you pull the trigger without that sound going off, you are going to jam up the gun, and then you are going to have to open the clearing door and clear your malfunction. Overall, the recoil impulse of the Nerf gun was really good. As you can imagine, it doesn't have a whole lot of power, so it doesn't have a whole lot of recoil either. So some of the pros of this over other Nerf guns I've tried are going to be capacity. That's a big one. Shooting 25 rounds without reloading is pretty nice, and you're going to need that capacity because you're going to have to use accuracy by volume. Another nice thing is it looks overall cool. It's a nice compact package. It's very lightweight, and it does have some decent ergonomics. Some of the downsides are going to be the reliability of the platform, and they're going to be the accuracy of the platform, along with the extra cost of the new ammunition. Now, the new ammunition, as I said, is not that much better than a standard Nerf ball, or Nerf dart, I should say, but it is twice as much because anything new needs to cost more, and everybody needs to make money, right? So these are going to be around 50 cents a shot instead of the traditional 25 cents a shot for the average Nerf pellet. And also, you have to remember that if you have old Nerf darts, they are not going to work in this. These are proprietary to the particular Ultra. Overall, for $50, you could do a lot worse. Now, if you notice, this is not what I normally do, and I'm kind of messing with you guys. I had an idea from one of my patron supporters, or one of my comments, I can't remember, to do a Nerf gun for April Fool's Day. So I figured I would come out and just brighten your day up just a little bit. Everybody's so doom and gloom lately, and if you go to any YouTube channel on YouTube that does gun reviews of any type, it's the end of the world, it's this, it's that. So I figured I would go against the grain a little bit and hopefully make you laugh. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Please help out your local homeless shelters, and remember to recycle. I'll check you later.